A husband need a new Rolex. Like, come
Something.
on. Like,
Because we can't do that.
speaking of a new Rolex, hey, Jay-Z gonna be able to buy a new Rolex with all these legal fees. So Jay-Z has been cleared, and the judge ruled in his favor that he's entitled to recover 119,000. And according to Forbes, he's worth $2.5 billion. So it's not like he need the money, but it was the principle to get the legal fees after dismissing a paternity lawsuit over a 33-year-old man named Rymir Satterthwaite. I hope I'm not messing your name up, bro.
Yeah.
From Philly, claiming to be his son. But the big problem with this,
$19,000.
it's not that, oh, you got a random son, because we all might have somebody random out there if you get $2.5 billion, right? We all got a random. We all got a random out there.
All is crazy.
The mother of this man, if you do the math, she passed away, rest in peace.
Passed, yeah.
But if you do the math on Jay-Z's age and the alleged mom's age, it makes Jay-Z look a little like kind of, oh my God, like she was 16 and you was 24, 26, 22. So it kind of gives like, even if you is my son, you ain't my son, because now I got to claim that I slept with an underage
person,
somebody who's younger than 18 when I was
in my 20s
or whatever. So it's definitely a messy situation. Now
imagine giving over $100,000
to a billionaire.
What?
And apparently I seen some headline, I don't know how true this is, but I seen like they're going to put a lien on her house or some shit like that.
Oh, right. So the other part of the story was, this is not Rymir's case.
Yes.
The case was like brought back to the judge because the mother has since passed away, but there's like a godmom guardian that has been like in Rymir's life. And so she's the person who brought the case back up, because I think it had got filed before with the mom, and then she passed, and but like you said, all of the dates, the times, even the regional area, because he was in that like tri-state New York, PA, New Jersey, like he was in that type of scene. At that time, this boy would have been born in 1992, 93.
Yep.
So it feels like it might match. My take on it is this: I'm not giving you nothing. Like, as like a regular person, yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. So he's gonna have to drop that. I don't know where he thinks these people are gonna get $100,000 from. I don't know if this was dismissed with prejudice, like they can't reopen.
That's a good point. I think it was.
So they can't.
Yes.
So if they can't reopen the case, I don't understand why this level of pettiness.
Well, I think it's a good PR move
to say that I'm really innocent.
Because
and
I'm gonna be honest. Let's say I'm gonna put myself in Jay-Z's shoes. Let's say.
Go ahead.
Let's say Jay-Z was sleeping around with a young girl, and let's say I'm not gonna do Jay like that. Let's say he didn't know she was 16. He just seen a girl at the store. Hey, how's it going? Whatever. I'm the dope boy in the hood. Come over. Whatever. Got her pregnant. And she's messing around with multiple men. Don't know that she's pregnant by Jay. Jay goes on to found Rockefeller Records and do all this. Whatever.
He takes off like a rocket.
Even if he is my son, because Jay-Z refuses to take a DNA test, which I agree, because if he take a DNA test for this dude, he gonna have to take a DNA test for 100 other shit. I might even hit him with a DNA test, because I need to be on that wheel for $2.75 billion. But
you have to have some probable cause.
I know, and I ain't got none. But I'm just talking shit. But in his case, it's a good PR move if Jay-Z say, okay, let's say Jay-Z lawyer said, I need this case dismissed with prejudice. I need to recover the legal fees, and I'm gonna take care of you. But I need the headline, and I need the PR, because if not, everybody gonna start looking at me in this whole.
I needed to make it look like that this was so egregious, and I was so distraught about this case that I want my legal fees, and I'm trying to basically recover from what this heaviness that this case put on me and my family.
Exactly.
But it's one of those things, though. I understand, and when I say I understand, I mean I understand the optics.
Yeah.
I don't understand what it feels like to be worth $2 billion.
Right.
I don't understand what it feels like to be in this power couple, this celebrity, this culture mover.
Yeah, it's a Beyonce.
Yes,
yeah.
I don't understand that. But I do know that in my ethical care, people deserve to know who their parents are. It is an ethical question, even with like surrogates and stuff. And people will come to the internet and say, I don't know my biological parents, because they ask the surrogacy center to keep their personal information
don't
sealed.
you think in 2026, if we can land on the moon and all this other bullshit that they claiming we doing with all this technology,
yeah, 'cause
you don't think you can find out who you're related to
at another means?
Yeah, it's other means to find out if you. Now, here's the thing: you don't even have to find out if Jay-Z's your father. Find out if you're related to somebody that Jay-Z is related to. Then now it's like, how am I related to Blue Ivy?
Yeah.
How the fuck me and Blue Ivy got the same? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, it's hard to get to them, but if I'm this dude. Fuck a lawsuit. I'm going to go to jail for stalking, because I'm going to figure out.
I'm going to find a first cousin.
I'm going to find a first cousin. I'm going to find somebody. Jay-Z said he ain't loaned his cousin $4,800. Remember on that podcast? Hey, I got $4,800 for you. Take this DNA test. Now, if the DNA showed that I'm related to you.
Yeah.
Now it's like, okay.
This is something.
How am I related to you?
Yeah.
He has to be my father through other means, or he has to be related.
I think you're hitting on something. I don't think people take that route the first time, right? The first time they're like, "Hey,
$2.5 billion on the line. I'm taking every room."
Usually the first time you do go to the father,
yeah,
or the potential father or whatever. Usually the first time you're around, you say, "Hey, my mom said like she might have known you, and da da da. Can you?" I've known people who have had to, literally a child who is now of age just comes on my front porch and says, I think you might be my dad. Would you mind? I think the polite thing to do, but this is just me. I think the polite thing to do is like,
No. Let me tell you
I'll
this.
Take the test.
So when I was a banker at Rocket Mortgage, which was, it used to be called Quicken Loans.
Yeah.
So I went to school. I'm from Detroit. I went to school in Saginaw. Saginaw is an hour and a half north of Detroit. Okay, so this is Detroit. Mm-hmm. This is Saginaw. Mm-hmm. Flint is 30 minutes from Saginaw.
Okay.
So you got to hit Flint before you hit. You got to ride through Flint. I get a letter in the mail saying that I'm the father of some child in Flint, and I've been like basically.
You've been driving through Flint for a minute. You've been rolling the stone through.
So they hit me with that, and like I panicked. Like I was like, "Oh my fucking god!" Because I've messed with a bunch of girls in Saginaw because I went to Saginaw Valley, and some girls was from Flint or this or that. So I'm like, "Oh my god, who's pregnant? Who got a baby?" So they had like a number on there, and I called the number, and I'm talking to like a social worker or like somebody who's like working this case, this paternity case, and then she was like, yeah, we want to get set up the DNA testing. We want to do this, that, and the third. And she was like, do you know this girl? And I didn't know who the girl was. Like, I didn't know the girl, which was good news. Because I'm like, if I knew who the girl was,
then how'd you end up in the database?
I don't know.
They just randomly selected people?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
And then look, what was scary is I hadn't moved to a new place. Like, I was living downtown. I wasn't living in Saginaw no more.
Right, so they got your new address.
Yes, and I'm like,
that's crazy.
I'm like, this not even on my new address is not even on my license. Like, I don't know how they found it, but they literally sent it to me, and we were like scheduling a DNA. Because I'm like, well, if I don't know the girl, I'll take a DNA test because I don't know who this is. But I was so weary of taking that DNA test. Like,
really?
I eventually didn't take it. Like, So when I get my 2.5 billion, somebody might, but no, but I didn't take it. Like I kept kind of like pushing it back and like rescheduling and
Just
like,
nervous, just the
yeah,
idea.
just the idea of like being a child, being
Or
the
having a
dad
child,
of a child in Flint that I don't know of was like so scary. So I kind of put it off. But then I eventually was like, okay, I prayed to God. I talked about it. I was like, I was really stressed about it, and it was affecting me at work and shit. So I'm like,
What?
let me just take the test. So I kind of manned up and was about to take the test, and then the lady was like, never mind. Like we don't need it. We don't need you to take
Oh,
it
they
no
found a
more.
dad.
I
Thank
guess.
God. I'm like, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yeah. But again, I'm a broke motherfucker working at Quicken Loans. Like, imagine if you was a billionaire. Like, no, everybody's coming to you saying
But
you was
also, this is very one-sided too, which is why I almost don't feel bad. Do you know, James, I could never have a child that I don't know is mine. Impossible.
Well, hold on. We just did it. We just made a post where the lady went to jail because she had a dude on child support for a baby that wasn't his or hers.
Yeah, but she knew. That's why she went to jail. She knew.
Bro.
There's no way.
No, that is there is a way you can get
know.
pregnant and you could they can switch your baby.
I know I have a child.
Yeah, you wouldn't have your child.
I wouldn't have my biological child, and that's crazy. But there's no way I could just be like, oh, I might have a child out there somewhere. I just don't know.
Well, yeah, that's the danger of a man. It's like y'all can get pregnant certain times of the month, and all this other
certain times of your life,
physical shit. We can get a woman pregnant every single hour since we were 11 or 12 until we die.
And which is all the more reason to be obligated to take a paternity test, because how dare you abuse your ability to give life like that? That's all I'm saying. I just think there's some ethical questions that this draws up, and obviously when you the one with the 2.5 billion, you the one holding the gun, so it's gonna work out in his favor no matter who shows up. The stork could show up.
Yeah, I think the real issue is the underage alleged mother.
Yeah.
And that's the real, because I mean, if it was.
So you saying you think if she was of age, he would take the test?
I think if he was of age, I think he probably would be forced to take the test, because if she was of age and alive, and then it's like some real like history of y'all dealing with each other, because you would be able to get phone records and you would be able to like have a real
would more legally.
Yes, because it's like, okay, you a real woman, you have a real data showing phone records, text messages that you messed around with this guy 20 years ago, 30 years ago, whatever, and y'all lived in the same area, y'all messed around with the same people, and like you're alive testifying and you're filing the lawsuit as the mother
and not the guardian
and not some random stepmom.
Yeah.
That's kind of a big leap to have a stepmom doing all of this, and then the kid is 33 and he's still older. Like, it's a lot that goes into that part, but
I think that it would personally, because of his image and because of his public relationship, I don't think he would. But want
she
to
would be
add...
the mother would be able to put a lot more pressure, because she'll be interviewed on fucking Gayle King, and like all of the stuff that's coming out is kind of a he say she say, because it's a third party. When it's the person that had the child and it's the mother, I think people would take that a little more serious.
Well, unfortunately, she passed away.
Yeah.
So
mysteriously too.
Yeah,
so I don't know. I don't really know too much about her. I actually never really seen a picture of her.
I think I seen one on the internet, but like that's it.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.